Hi everyone, I'm Mom Sandra.
Ben, son.
Good to see you all. Today is the last day of 2020.
Yeah.
So we thought we would just recap on our last year because we always think it's important to look back and see where we came from and see where we're at. So Ben, one big thing is you had a number of moves this year.
Yeah. I had about 7 moves, I'd say, in total, including homelessness.
Yep.
And I've been bouncing around a few spots, and then now I'm staying at one place for about 4 months now. I've been there for just barely over 4 months.
Yeah.
And it's going pretty good. I have a good relationship with the landlord and everybody that lives there, so it's going smooth, you know.
That's nice. And, saying that it's 4 months, tomorrow's January 1st.
January 1st, tomorrow's my 4-month clean. So
Yay!
that's good.
Right on. So that's fantastic. So you've bounced around and, you've had a few relapses over the years.
I've had quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Yeah, and during that time, we also had many losses of people that we've loved.
Known and loved. We've lost quite a few people, sadly to say, but they're with us still.
Yeah. So, and also during all this, the pandemic hit earlier in the year.
Yeah.
So, we're bringing up all these things is because not only were you going through your addiction and your relapses and your moves, there were people that we have lost and the pandemic and so many things, and we know how hard it gets. So, the beautiful thing is that the last reset was 4 months ago for you.
Yeah, every time I've been resetting, it's just been getting different. Like every time I've relapsed, and then I stop again. I've kind of learned something. It's kind of getting easier. I'm learning how to say no to people now. So if somebody on the street, which has happened a couple of times, random people, hey, you want this or that? I'm like, no, man, no. I just tell them no. I just keep walking. You know what I mean? So.
See, I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
See, and I always learn something through these videos too, that people could randomly.
I've had quite a few people actually come up to me.
Really?
Do you want this, that? I'm like, no, man. What the hell? I don't say what the hell, but I tell them no, and I just walk away.
That's awesome, Ben. Like that is.
Before the old me, if I had money on me, I would have been like, yeah, what you got, man? I'll take it, whatever you have. And
yeah, and talk about money. You have money in your pocket.
I have money now. So I could have easily bought in some countless times every time. Every time somebody's come up to me this last couple of months, I've had money. So
wow.
I just been denying them.
Yeah, and so, with all these resets that you've had, one of the important things is that you went to the clinic.
Yeah, I got my methadone about halfway through the year. I realized that I was still a heavy addict, and I wanted to try to get clean, and one way to help me get off of it was to get on medically assisted treatment. Mm-hmm. So I got onto methadone to get off of the fentanyl that I was doing. So that helped out a lot. I now have 4 carries. So I've been clean. I've been clean for a while.
Yeah.
So I've earned that. So that's really good. Still going strong.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, what I'm hearing, Ben, is that you've learned something after each relapse, after each reset.
Yeah.
And so, the message is people that are out there that are suffering with addiction know that, if you relapse, you could still start over again. And,
just because you fail doesn't mean you stop. Like you fail 10 times, you try again 11. It's like the same thing. You fall 10 times, you get back up 11. You gotta just keep trying. You just gotta. That's what I've done. Lord knows I've fallen hundreds of times, and I've gotten up that much more times.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep trying and never give up, and one day you'll succeed. It may not be now, may not be tomorrow, but it may be the day after you will.
Exactly, and take those small steps. Those small steps turn into big successes. Small step, and
lots of small steps. It's the same as one big one. If anything, it's easier to achieve smaller steps and stack them up on top of each other, like pieces of paper versus like a log you cut down.
Right. Oh, that's a good one, Ben. I like that, and it's true. So, we are starting 2020 on a good note, 4 months clean. Ben, I'm so proud of you. And more importantly, I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I'm getting there. It's still, it's hard for me to believe.
Yeah.
But I know I'm doing good. That's all I need to know. I just need to know I'm doing good.
Yeah.
And, just believe in myself.
That's it. Because I know you have tons of people following you, supporting you, and
village.
learning from you. Got what?
Got my village.
You've got your village, man, and that's something. And so, you know, just we're going to keep taking those small steps, which turn into huge successes.
Yeah.
We've been discussing the new year coming. We're going to write down all our goals, and we're going to break it down into small steps, because that works.
Yeah.
That works. And you know, it worked for you when you were in school with all your learning differences. For those that may have learning differences, homework was always like,
Yeah, they'd give me like 5-10 pages of work.
and when
with
you
like each page like 10-20 questions.
right, and when you see the big picture like that, it's too much. So when you break it down to those little steps,
Yeah.
take breaks in between
It's
or
doable.
whatever,
It makes it more doable. Makes
Yeah.
it less daunting.
exactly. So just keep resetting. We got this.
You
2021.
got this too.
Yeah,
You got it. You got it. I can do it. You can do it. My mom can do it. You
Yes.
can do it. We all can do it. We just gotta try and believe. You know?
Exactly. And you know, more importantly, we know where there is breath.
There is hope.
Amen.
Peace.
Happy New Year, everyone.